Got a Ttr90. This thing smokes when it runs, so we're gonna pull the head and the cylinder off. I bought new rings and valve seals, so that should stop the smoking. It actually has got pretty decent compression. It does run, it just burns oil. So we'll probably just take the carb off here and slip that out, drop it down. And we'll take this head off. We've got 4 10mm bolts here. We'll have to undo our exhaust down here. This is just a keeper. This is a timing chain tensioner. And let's see, on this model, flywheel will be over here. So maybe this is where we check our timing. I'll have to try and find that one out. But anyway, we're going to start tearing her down. Alright, got that off with a 17. These head bolts are 12. Your exhaust bolts are 10. I have snapped both of them off. Got my carburetor off. Timing chain may slip through that head. I'm going to try that out. But anyway, that's where we're at. We're still heading forward. Alright, took the head off. Got a lot of carbon buildup around the valves. I'm going to pop the caps off, put a compressor on there, put new valve seals in it. And cylinder actually looks really good. I'm just going to hone it. That's for my dirty finger. But I'll hone it out, put new rings on that piston. There's no grooves or anything in there, but a lot of oil. So anyway, piston's right there. Lots of carbon on top. I imagine it was the valve seals doing this. I don't really see anything burnt in between the actual rings. Kind of dark right there. And maybe a little scratching right there. But anyway, we'll get some new rings on here, get her cleaned up, and put her back together. Alright guys, if you've never put rings on before, you're going to have two really skinny ones. And this one here is that's skinny. That one also, that's your oil ring. Now on some of these oil rings, you'll notice on the bottom of them there's a little bitty flat tab, and you probably really can't see it in here. But these other two rings will actually kind of ride on top of them. So you want to put one on first, and just slide them over. This is obviously an old piston I'm doing just to show you. Be careful with these because the newer ones are even brittler. Try not to scratch up your piston walls. And then you want to put you've got one which will go on the bottom, and put your actual oil ring on there. You may actually have to take that bottom one back out and just slide it down towards the bottom of the piston over here to get it back up over the lip of that thing. Very good possibility. And this one you actually have to. So that's what you would do. You may even have to take that one off. And these rings are actually shot anyway. But so that's what you'll need to do on this one. Take this bottom one, slide it over here just a smidgen, then put this one on, put that one back over, and slide that back one back down. All these little spaces right here, when I put them on, I'll put like one space here, one here, one here, next ring here, next ring here. So when you get to your top ones, you'll have space there, and then your very top one, maybe a space there. That'll help with your compression and stuff. And just be careful when you're sliding these down because they will break real easy. I put my hardened one in the middle and your shiny one on the top, if you have that choice. Sometimes they come with the same rings. But anyway, that's how you put your rings on. Alright, trying to get the rocker arm pins out. They've got a little bolt pattern in them. I run that across the side, put the bolt through the hole, and put washers in, slowly started sucking it out. And I've got the exhaust side off. Still got to do the intake. Take your time. I've already stripped out 3 bolts. Those are hardened steel, so hopefully I won't tear the threads up in those. This is going to be the hardest part. So I'll go to the hardware store and actually get a good hardened steel one. I've been using whatever I had around. But anyway, got the head off, but and I got to figure out how to get those valves off. The deal I have probably ain't going to work. So I'll figure that out too. But anyway, moving along.